Okay, I went through a lot of seminars and I went through a lot of talks and during this COVID situation, right, there's always two sides of the coin. There's always one side that is telling people that hey, you gotta be very very careful that the recession is not here yet, it's going to come. Then you have another side telling you that hey, Singapore is doing very well, is the economy is not going through a recession, it's you that is going through a recession. Okay, so anyway, there's a lot of all these things, and also I attended some of the seminars and from some of the analysis, economists, banks, people from the banks, they are showing us statistics to show that Singapore is very resilient. Okay, is it correct? Resilient or resilient? Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. So this is something that is very impressive because if you realize that we during circuit breaker we keep talking about the market will go up lah, the market will go down lah, this one will go up lah, this one will go down. Then people say no lah, Aaron, it will go down one, recession won't come. You just have to wait and see and all these things. Okay, anyway, we have waited lah. Okay, we may not have waited long enough, but today is already September. Okay, maybe there's more to come. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I say first I don't know. But according to this post-circuit breaker situation now in the market, right, let me tell you what is my thoughts and what is the thing that is really happening in the market. Okay, let's go. Okay, so you will realize that in the market, right, something unique is happening, and I have to agree to the side whereby people says that Singapore is resilient, Singaporeans is resilient, Singapore is actually doing well. There's people that's not doing well, but the overall market is still not too bad. Okay, why do I say so? I have to say this because, right, there is still many people that are buying. If you look at the numbers in the statistics, you'll see a boom. Okay, I wouldn't say that the boom is reflecting the true situation in the market. The reason is because this boom can come from a post circuit breaker boom, meaning that people cannot buy, people cannot do their selling, people cannot do their viewing through the physical way, so they waited until the circuit breaker and then boom, so the newspaper, right, came out and said hey, property market is doing well. Come on, to me it's just 1 month lah, we have to see further few months. But I have to tell you that the property market is really, if you look at the 1,000, right, you separate it into the last few months that the country closed for circuit breaker, actually it's reasonable. And today, right, you realize that actually today is already September. I can feel that the market is slowly cooling off. It's not as fierce and as strong as the post-circuit breaker period. During the post-circuit breaker period, it was crazy. I can tell you that the Malaysians are looking for house to rent, the companies are looking for house to rent for their workers and for the people working for them, whether is it S-Pass, EP. There was a lot of renting going on, to be frank. Okay, and surprisingly, I don't know why I still see people coming back from the other countries. Okay, I think is actually quite a lot if you calculate every day. There's a lot of people coming back from other countries, right? I think they are either Singaporean or they are working here, or they are Singaporeans starting overseas or working overseas. Then they rush to come back because of this COVID situation, or they lose their job in the other countries and all this. They are coming back, okay? And when they come back, right, they need a place to stay. So most of these people, right, will actually move to the rental, and they actually rent using Zoom. The reason is because they have to go for the quarantine for 14 days, so they cannot be going out for viewing, so they go through Zoom, then they do the transfer, digital sign tenancy agreement, all these things. So a lot of these people are also filling up the rental market gap. And one thing is, people are not stopping to get married. Okay, and actually a lot of people are thinking to get married at this period of time. The reason is also because they tell me, 不用摆喜酒 no need to have banquet because got COVID you can take it as a excuse that I cannot have a banquet, I'm sorry, because it's COVID situation, so and now get married can go online and do, right, during this COVID situation. So it's also a plus point. You don't even need to go down there, you don't even need to queue up. So there's this good and no good thing about this whole virus thing. But the thing that I want you to understand is that today, right, there is still a lot of demand in the market. even if I won't use the word, even if we don't use the word there is a lot, there is still a very steady stream of demand going on. But the market that I can tell you, right, is that there is actually a lack of supply. A lot of these people that are selling, right, are still those 5 years BTO. If you look into the whole market, there is a lot of 5 years BTO that is selling. But those older BTOs like 10, 20 years, there is actually lesser of those people wanting to sell, which I think is normal, because today when you sell a house, you all don't forget, when a seller decides to sell a house, right, there is always a reason behind the selling. No one of the right mindset will just suddenly sell their house or think of selling their house. So there must be a situation that they are about to shift, their new house is coming, they're going to buy a new thing. Most of this reason of shifting, right, actually, to be frank, in a virus situation like this, you are still faced with a lot of economy uncertainty. You may not want to sell one. So most of the sellers, they are either doing well, okay, they don't go through a retrenchment, they're doing well in the situation, or they already bought the next BTO, or they already bought the next new launch, or they already bought the next EC, or they want to upgrade to a private property in this situation because they feel that, okay, a lot of people feel that, right, if they don't buy now, you see, in this market, right, by right, the market is supposed to be no good, okay, everyone says the market is no good. So when the market is no good, right, the price is supposed to be low. If they don't do their selling and buying now, right, if they do it after the virus situation, they are very afraid that the price will start to fly. Okay, the price will start to fly. So actually, there's also some articles saying that, they feel that the en bloc market will come back in 2021, 2022. Okay, why do they say that? It's because 2021, 2022 is most likely the year. Okay, I forget it's 2021, 2022 or 2022, 2023. But anyway, people are predicting that because en bloc market always enters, right, when the market flies or the market do well. So in 2018, our market is doing well. That is why en bloc enter, and that's why also the government came up with a lot of cooling measures to actually manage the market and make sure that it doesn't go into a bubble and the bubble burst. So today you have your stamp duty from 7% to 12% and all these things happening. So people are predicting that if this virus is over, right, is the market going to fly? So a lot of people are very afraid of this situation right now. So they rather make the move now than to wait. Okay, but one thing is that there is actually not a lot of all these people. You won't see a big group of all these people doing this move now. That is why the market, right, has a big pool of demand. A lot of people is looking to rent, looking to buy, but there is actually lesser people selling. Okay, this is to me, this is a very special situation. Okay, when I say this, right, it may not relate to you. Okay, means your house still cannot sell, your house no one view. Okay, there is a reason to it, that you have to watch the next few episodes that I'm going to release. Is called a specific demand versus specific supply. Okay, because every area has their own demand and supply. You cannot see Singapore as a whole, because the demand in Orchard Road, the demand in Ang Mo Kio, the demand in Toa Payoh, Woodlands, Marsiling, Bukit Panjang is all different. Okay, so that's it for today's video. The things that's happening on the ground is really very, very different from what people are speculating. So if you have and to be frank, because we are agents lah, so we are always working for our client, we are always looking at houses. You know, to me it's like I told you lah, I see more houses than my mother watch her drama. So basically, I see houses every day and I go through a negotiation. I have buyers trying to buy my unit, I bring buyers to buy other people's unit. So I roughly know where the market is standing. Okay, so just sharing with you what is really happening. What will happen in the next few months, I don't know. But you see, a lot of you will say that, hey Aaron, the real recession is not here yet. Okay, so anyway, let's all wait and see who is correct. Okay, so that's it for today's video. Hit the like button, subscribe button. I see you again. Bye bye.